These are the young men and women that are learning how to fly that you asked about. So that question I'll be asking them right there. Have you all flown today yet?
Yes, sir.
Not yet, sir. Gary Sinise.
Well, what was it like the first time you got in a helicopter?
It was exciting not to actually kill yourself.
Come on.
You've been in the simulators and everything, but to actually get in a helicopter.
It's a lot different than anything that I know. Like, I personally hadn't expected it to be. I don't know. I guess there's so much going on at once that, like, I've played with Flight Simulator on Microsoft before. And you're like, oh, this isn't that bad. You actually get it, and you're like, never mind. This is really hard. But it was definitely a very rewarding experience. It's cool.
But how many times have you done it?
I know our class.
Where are you at?
I got about
23 hours.
You're going to be able to come to this concert we're doing tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. We got a good show for you. We're just here to say thank you and to, the general, and we want to come out and see a little bit of training and visit some folks here at the base. Make sure you know how much you appreciate it, what you're doing. It's important. It's very important. We don't take it for granted. Well, I had a great time here last year. I had a great concert at Freedom Fest last year, and we wanted to come back. And General Crutchfield and I have become good pals, and we've been, ever since we played here last year, we talked about trying to come back, and was able to find a way to get some sponsorship for the concert, and to make sure I carved out the time, the date. To be able to do it, so we were able to do that. And then, whenever I go out and do one concert, I like to try and tie in 2 or 3 more. We were able to set up a concert at Fort Rucker, Georgia, that will play on July 5th. So I'll leave here on the 4th and go over and play there on the 5th. Trying to get out and see as many people as we can before the legs give out and I can't travel.
Do you think what is going on in the military is still on the American conscience, as much as it was 2-3 years ago when Iraq?
I think that's an ongoing battle. I mean, we still have thousands and thousands of troops deployed to Afghanistan. Yet, if they're not on the front page, we can tend to forget that we're sacrificing each and every day. I visit the hospitals quite a bit, and so what's interesting and humbling about that is that frequenting the hospitals on a regular basis in either San Diego, Bethesda, San Antonio, I'm always thinking it's going to slow down, or not going to be visiting as many wounded warriors. Yet over a 10-year period, it's always constant. And so it reminds you how dangerous it is, and how many we have out there that are sacrificing each and every day and getting hurt. Reminding people of that is something that I can try to help do, even when we're not on the front page. We still have a lot of people in harm's way. And, if I can do something to help keep them strong, that's a good thing.
Well, tomorrow, Gary and the band are going to be here again, the Lieutenant Dan Band, to play for us for a 2nd year in a row. I'll tell you this: I think he's a lot modest. When we talked about this, the USO only has so many shows a year, and they were already booked. And Gary wanted to come back, and I asked him to come back, and so he found a way to come back, some out of his own pockets and on his own, gathering sponsorship for his band to come back. I think that says a lot about him as an American, as a man, as a friend, and for you, our community, because I don't think he would have come back if he didn't want to. Last year, they gave a great concert. He laughs at me because he saw me dance. So he wants to see me dance again.
That's why I came back. Just to see that again.
Going to be the dancing general. We're lucky to have him and what he does for our soul.